The aim of my session was to teach the class how to perform different types of passes in netball correctly and apply it in a game situation. I feel I was able to meet this. However, my objective, which was engage the class in order that they listen and learn the techniques while practicing the passes in a game situation, wasn't met as well, as I feel I wasn't able to engage the class as well as I could have. For example, some participants did not completely understand how to do the passes. My targets consisted of delivering clear instructions to the class so they have a clear understanding on how to perform the different passes shown, being organised with a session plan and having the correct equipment, giving effective instructions to organise the activities, drills, and all participants understanding how to use and when to use the passes in a game situation. I feel I was able to let the participants understand how and when to use a pass in the game situation. I feel I was organised with a session plan, but I didn't have all the correct equipment ready for the participants to take place in. I feel I gave clear instructions to the class, but I could have increased my volume a bit more, and I feel that I gave effective instructions to organise activities and drills. To achieve my goals, I feel I could have given clear and short coaching points on the steps to carry out the different variations of passings, prepare and use the actual session plan, like getting the equipment out ready before the drill session starts, use the requirements on the plan and what I'll say to be able to divide participants quickly and in pairs to know where on the court they need to be, and use suitable drills to allow adequate practice of the skill. I felt three of my strengths were my coaching points, being able to correct players' mistakes and technique, and use an experienced netball player, for example. Although I did feel that my negatives were that I had no cool down, I didn't have much enthusiasm throughout the session, and I needed to make sure that all equipment was accounted for before the session, which I didn't manage to do. For the planning stage, I felt my main strength was having drills and varied game situation to focus the participants on how to improve the techniques. I felt my weakness was that I needed to factor in time so that I could use different drills that were in the plan already. What I could do to improve this was go through with a coach on how to plan more sessions, and maybe observe their session, see how I can apply it to my planning. And the threats of this would be time. For the delivery part, I believe my strength was teaching players how to use a technique in a game situation and teaching the importance of the pass. I believe my weakness was that I didn't make coaching points as clear as I could have because of my tone of voice. The opportunity to improve on this would be talk to a netball player or a coach about what drills would be best for the new players, or threats, maybe researching drills. Researching drills takes time, and coaches may be busy with other commitments. One of the skills I feel I needed to improve on was including a cool down. I feel I needed to include a cool down as it's important, as players can develop lactic acid or DOMS in the muscles if a cool down isn't performed, which may result in them not doing well in future sessions. I feel I could improve this skill by looking on my session plan and seeing what I could move in terms of my time and what sessions I had planned in order to factor in a cool down. The second weakness I feel I should improve on was making sure all equipment is accounted for. I feel I need to improve this skill as my session, the bibs were missing, and therefore it was hard for players to distinguish who was on their team and who was on the opposition. It would also help with the fluidity and time of the session, so a lot of time, less time is wasted, and there's room for a cool down to take place. I could improve the skill by either taking the equipment personally or making sure people that I have asked before starting the session to take equipment out. Myself personally, checking that all the equipment is there before giving the go ahead with the session. And the final weakness I feel I could improve on is increasing enthusiasm. Because of the weather, I feel participants did not want to be out there. Well, me being the coach, I needed to be more enthusiastic so the participants put in more effort. Even though I should have, I feel I wasn't as much as I should have been. I could improve the skill by just being more enthusiastic, even if it means faking it, increasing my volume or moving around more, smiling more players, and just being energetic overall.